There's Jones. He's open. Across midfield, still churning. And into Gamecock territory, a gain of 24. Hooker is sacked. Zach Pickens, the tackle. Hooker on the slant. It's caught for a touchdown. Jalen Hyatt. Last week, Tennessee had 11 drives, 8 touchdowns, 2 field goals, no punts. Doty under pressure, trying to get away. He can't. Matthew Butler the sack, and South Carolina will have to punt.
Not just an increase in tempo, but a balance in tempo and being able to slow things down when they need to.
All right, Taylor, thank you. Tennessee on the ground here on first down. And that's Velus Jones out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Hooker downfield, has a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Javonte Payton. 4 straight games with a TD for Payton. 4 have gone for touchdowns. TDs of 35, 75, 29, and that one from 39.
That is, and one stunning a lot of people early on. The Red River.
Luke Doty out of the backfield completes. Big run, Juju McDowell after the catch. There's the toss. They'll throw. It's intercepted. McCullough picked it off. Brooks threw it. And it makes you wonder, is that play call the result of not having faith in your run game?
And you pull your quarterback and go for a designer rush in one attempt, and then the attempted toss pass on the second here. Not sticking with your O-line, not sticking with what had worked for you on this drive. 2 tight ends, put a fullback back there. And again, no opportunity to sub for a defense coming in off sudden change.
Hooker's got time down the seam. He's got Jones. They've got Carolina milling in retreat. Hooker keeps it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Some pretty good defense, and Tennessee has roasted that defense in this first quarter. Doty lost the snap. And Tennessee recovers.
Aaron Beasley, number 24 on the recovery, a guy getting more playing time with Juwan Mitchell not in the game.
Here comes the blitz. Hooker's got a wide open Velus Jones inside the 10. Another touchdown by Tennessee. What an opening statement by the Volunteers.
Of these defensive backs to give Velus Jones room to wiggle. Anish, we talked about putting up 62.
Rushing 5. Doty cannot find an escape. Second sack by this Tennessee defense. It's Banks and Byron Young.
Quite like having a quarterback that can hold that backside end and linebacker.
Here is Harris, bulldozing his way to the 29.
It's just an honor and a blessing to be a part of a great group, and to be able to represent the University of Tennessee and my teammates is awesome.
When did you figure out going into the College Football Hall of Fame was in your future?
To be in a group with so many great players that I know are legendary, it's an honor. It's truly an honor.
How does Tennessee football get back to the dominance that they were when you played here?
Everyone thinks it's all about one speed on this offense, but we've seen already today the way they can manipulate cadences, the snap count, and the time between snaps.
Somehow Hooker fits that into a tight window, a first down at the 45-yard line. After what we saw last week, what does that mean for a first-year head coach?
It shows the maturity of your football team.
Tyon Evans into the end zone from 45. Tennessee had 3 plays of 40-plus yards all season. This year, 8 already. Doty steps up over the middle. It's caught. It's the tight end Muse. 5 players on their defensive 2 deep. Doty has an open receiver. It's caught by Joyner, who brings it inside the 10-yard line.
This is where you don't overthink it. You've got Jaheim Bell, number 0, at the bottom of this formation, lying near the line of scrimmage. You want to get him the ball, move the pocket.
Harris right up the middle into the end zone. South Carolina's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season and 1st against an FBS team.
Getting up to the 2nd level. They're still playing hard out there. This team has not given up yet.
The field goal try is good. 3 more before halftime for Tennessee. Former walk-on transfer from Gardner-Webb. He was a special teams guy, a scout teamer. And Hooker is sacked.
Taylor mentioned the cookies she has delivered up to the booth. I'm protecting them. I've gone back to my offensive line roots. They are safe over on this side of the booth as we get some Beamer ball.
Fake punt, open receiver. It's caught. Broken tackle. And is he in? No, out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Peyton Mangrum flying down the sideline.
So what does it give you? Time to draw up fakes. And what a beauty of a ball here. Now wide open, but great job by the punter of putting it right on him. And now we're back. Down in the low red zone, inside the 3. This is where you faltered before trying to do too much.
Jones in motion. Hooker moving the pocket. And the South Carolina defense has been much better in the second half. Doty engulfed. Here's the blitz. Doty steps up. He'll take off. He needs the 19. He gets there. First down, South Carolina. Luke Doty using, not the force, his feet. Handoff Harris. And he plunges in for 6. It was 38-14, so that's a 24-point game.
Try and determine this on the other side, but South...
That's how you do good business.
Win the crowd, win the day.
Whoa! Down goes Hendon Hooker. Aaron Sterling all over him in the backfield. Rolling to his left. Doty broke a tackle and then taken down for a loss of a yard. It goes down as a sack for Byron Young.
I normally go 50 and above, but for him, the limit does not exist.
Okay. On 3rd down, Hendon Hooker will run. And B-buttons his way inside the 20, a 1st down for Tennessee, and a flag at the end of the play.
They were thinking, all right, we can get another possession in this game. Tennessee wants to shut the door.
Whitehead hammerheads into the end zone for another Tennessee touchdown. It's going to be an old-fashioned shootout when Ole Miss comes to town next week. We saw Matt Corral week 3. We walked away from Oxford saying that might be the best quarterback in the country. Jaheim Bell, stiff arm, midfield, and powers forward to the 40-yard line, a gain of 22.
Of letting up the big play. For Luke Doty, another growth game. And then for Tennessee, you learn the lesson on the other side. You've got to finish teams. You've got to put them away the way they're doing now.
Shane Beamer was a big part of recruiting those guys with Steve Spurrier. And he left in 2010, 2011 to 2013. That was the core of those South Carolina teams that won 11 games 3 years in a row. Today, the day belongs to Josh Heupel and Tennessee.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.